As I'm sure everyone here is aware, I'm a bit of a trivia champion.
Something a burglar would not want to see when he breaks into a house. Rob!
Naked grandma!
In fact, in my local trivia scene, I'm kinda feared for my ability to answer Obama to questions that have absolutely nothing to do with Obama. Anyway, so I was studying the most useless information known to man, so naturally Idaho trivia came up. I don't really know anything about Idaho, except that Five Guys gets their tubers from there, and it is tied with Florida for the most dildo-shaped state. I mean, I say most dildo-shaped state, but we have to remember that age-old advice passed down from generation to generation that philosophers from Plato to Confucius spoke of. I'm of course talking about the fact that anything is a dildo if you're brave enough. So maybe I should say best state to use as a dildo instead. You know, especially if you're someone of a larger size, someone like your mom, for example. But those were things I already knew about Idaho. Maybe I would know more if I watched that Idaho documentary Amazon Prime keeps recommending me, but it's a documentary about Idaho for, 45 minutes? So I'm getting the sense it's padding for time more than commentary channels stretching for 10 minutes. Kind of like how I'm padding for time here, because it's already been, I think, a minute, and I haven't even introduced the topic of the video. Well, I don't really know how to put it lightly, so I'm just going to come out and say it. What the fuck is wrong with Idaho? Mainly the geography is what's under the microscope here. There's no way Idaho doesn't have incest potato fuckers running around. But yeah, mainly I'm talking about the geography and the towns and just all that good stuff. For example, first on the list here is the fact that Idaho has a county named Boner. I'm sure it's pronounced Bon Air, and it's like French or something for good air, but I mean, it says Boner. Like, what?
Bon Air.
Alright, researching the origin of the word boner to mean erect penis, and don't worry, my computer is used to me looking those up, it would appear that the usage of the word in that manner dates from the 1950s, whereas Boner County was formed in 1906. So at least for, a few good decades, you could call yourself a boner, have I Heart Boner stickers on your car, and, be proud of it. But I mean, Boner had a good run, it's time to put away the Viagra, get flaccid again, and change the name. Like, a good example of this is in New Hampshire, where there's a senator named Richard Sweat, only he goes by Dick. So his professional name that they use in the
Capital,
where they make
Federal
laws is Dick Sweat. He is known as Senator Dick Sweat. Back in caveman days or whenever he was born, maybe that was okay. But times change, and we have to adapt and change also, and recognize that we don't live in the same times that we want. Are you paying attention, Boner County? Because this is really directed at you guys. At least lean into the name and open up a bunch of gay bars or host bachelorette parties or something. Now, to go along with Boner County, Idaho also has a county called Boneville. I'll admit, I did actually know of this county beforehand, because I do go there a lot with your mom.
Got him! Got him!
But still, next you're going to tell me there's a sex county in Idaho? Is there? No, there isn't. Okay, there isn't a sex county in Idaho. I don't even know what to say about this one. You're literally set for life if you're from here. The joke possibility is endless. I took so many girls to Boneville. I've been to Boneville so many times. The cemeteries in Boneville are a lot of fun. And so on. I know as parents, you want the best for your kids, and often that might involve moving to where there's a safe environment, good schools, maybe good employment prospects. However, as someone who was once a kid, I'm here to tell you, screw that, I want to go to Boneville with my parents. That wasn't supposed to sound like that. Next one. Idaho has a county named Idaho, so you can be from Idaho, Idaho. Fun. And not sexual. Naming places after other places has always been en vogue. Like half the states have new in the name. For example, New Hampshire, New Carolina, New Dixville. But, I don't know, to me this one, I'll admit, it feels a little weird. Like if someone asks you what part of Idaho you're from, do you just have to keep saying Idaho until they get fed up and leave? Girls leaving me mid-date to never talk to me again is already enough of a problem. I don't think I could do it if I was from Idaho County. Still, it's better than a boner. Another cool Idaho county is Boise County. Finally, a county that actually makes sense. Boise is the capital of Idaho, and so Boise County is where Boise is. Except, fuck you, it's not. Boise isn't in Boise, it's in neighboring Ottawa County. I didn't know I could feel passively aggressively targeted by a map, but you learn something new every day, I guess. Like, I just imagine the person in charge of making the Idaho counties is like the Joker, just fed up with society, and so he's like, fuck you, Boise won't be in Boise now. Wow, we really do live in a society. Also, the boundary county between Idaho and Canada is called Boundary. There's nothing really to make fun of here. I think it's a sensible name. It's a little plain, but it's a non-sexually suggestive name, so points there. Now, I personally haven't been to Boundary, but I would imagine it to be like the DMZ between North and South Korea. But instead of preventing authoritarianism, famine, and sexy-ass dictators from knocking at the door, it stops maple syrup, hockey, and excessive politeness from overrunning Idaho. Eh? Anyway, we've discussed like half the counties of Idaho, so we probably covered most of Idaho's population already, like 13 people or something. So now it's time for some cities, because the madness does not stop quite yet. Off of the counties now, and onto the cities, the large population centers in Idaho, where there are 2 people instead of 1. And let me just forewarn you, they get even weirder. So starting off easy here, Idaho City is a city in Idaho. So is Idaho Falls. In Idaho State, that is, not Idaho County for some reason. So unfortunately, there's no Idaho, Idaho, Idaho. This just feels like another disgruntled city planner was like, no, fuck you, I'm Idahoing your Idaho. I think as a society, we could have so much to gain from having an Idaho, Idaho, Idaho. It would be like the Library of Alexandria not burning down, you know? Just a boon to society. If they'd put these cities in Idaho County, then homelessness would drop to 0, the average penis size would increase by 2 inches, racism would be no more, and my parents would love each other again. But you can't have everything, and for now, Idaho, Idaho, Idaho will just have to remain in my wet dreams. Alright, like a young Christian couple using the poop hole loophole, we started off slowly and tenderly with these Idaho city names, but now we're just gonna jam it in there and rapid fire these off like a priest talking about how Harry Potter promotes Satanism. Here are some of Idaho's most esteemed cities and towns for you, and yes, these are all real. Following in no particular order, we have Shells Lick, Slick Poo, Dingle, Ozone, Beer Bottle Crossing, Santa, Cabinet, Fish Haven, and Bone, which is actually in Boneville, so points for that. Oh, and in Bone, they have a store, a singular store, and it's called the Bone Store, which 1, great name, but 2, why the fuck isn't it a sex shop? Like, that is $1 million idea right there. The Bone Sex Shop in Boneville. The first person to do that will have Jeff Bezos sweating, I'm just saying. Bottom line, someone needs to get in on that. See what I did there?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Alright, good stuff, yeah. Are we at 10 minutes? Nope, okay, we're not at 10 minutes. Well, that's all I got planned here, so bye-bye then, boys. Let me know if you're from Idaho, I guess. All 18 of you. Bye!